I love that. Let's see what's coming up next.
Planning your financial future takes a well-thought-out strategy. What makes one investment account better than another? How much should I invest in my retirement fund? How do I minimize my risk to reward? These are the types of questions that the professionals at Mercuri Asset Management answer on a daily basis.
My name is Frank Mercury, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer. So what Mercuri Asset Management does or is we are a boutique financial investment company. We actually do a lot more than most smaller mom and pop type financial advisories. We do handle a lot of corporate 401k plans, individual 401k plans. We do a lot of independent individual retirement plans, individual plans. Basically your asset management from retirement accounts on up to college planning and so on. But we do a lot of the traditional portfolio management.
Building a good investment plan starts with understanding what your goals for investing really are.
So here at Mercuri Asset Management, we definitely have a process, more or less like a multi-level process of dealing with our individual clients when they do come in to meet with us. It's important to know that every person is different, so having basically a one-step process or an actual six-step process or whatever type of process it is, everybody's different. So we handle each one on a different level. When people come to sit down with us, basically it's kind of understanding what are their financial immediate goals and needs and wants are. And we kind of build a picture of, well, where are they at now? What does your financial picture look like? What does your income look like? What does your cash flow look like, right? But additionally, we want to know, do they have children? Is there college in the making in the future for them? Where are they at now? And then where do they want to be in a few years from now and leading all the way up to retirement?
We've heard the term alternative investments used before. What's considered an alternative investment?
Well, more and more today we're hearing about investors wanting to participate in alternative investments. And alternative investments can range from oil and gas, being like a direct participant plan, where they're actually participating in what the oil and gas company are doing with drilling. Could also be life settlements, which are basically people who have sold their life insurance policies to a business, and then it's resold and packaged to individual investors like ourselves or high net worth individuals. Could also be hedge funds and things like that.
With today's savvy investor having the internet at their fingertips and an instant access to a world of financial information, what are some of the benefits of having a professional asset manager on your side instead of taking on the burden of managing your own assets?
If an investor is possibly looking to either manage or on their own their personal investments, or they're looking to maybe have guidance for the use of an asset manager, it's probably better to use an asset manager because we're trying to take the element of your emotion out of the picture, and that's why most people would want to use an asset manager. And also because we're constantly having to increase our knowledge about what's available for investors today to take advantage of. And hopefully most asset managers are up to par with what are the recent changes on investments and that would allow somebody to take advantage of. So we may have more knowledge than an individual doing it themselves. So I love when we get this idea that most asset managers are out for their own pocket. Basically, they want to charge they're going to get a large commission to meet their own personal needs as an asset manager, whereas the expectation is the investor doesn't really matter, but that's not the case. As an asset manager, we want them to perform really well because then we only charge a quarterly fee on the assets that we manage for them. And if they do good, then so do we. The same thing. So we're not out there charging or putting them into investments that are going to pay us more than what they're actually even returning. So it doesn't make sense for us to do that. And we need to take that vested interest in our clients. And most asset managers are doing that.
So if you're in need of an asset management firm with the knowledge to help you plan your happily ever after, Let Mercury Asset Management be your first step towards the future.
So when you're out there looking for an asset manager to manage your money, your portfolio, it's always a good idea to go in and really sit down and get a good feel for the advisor who might be managing your assets, and look around the office and see what the vibe is like and what they're doing and so on. A lot of times that's going to give you an indication of whether or not you want to work with that individual person.
For more information about Mercury Asset Management, visit their website at mercuryassetmanagement.net. And of course, visit our website at thebalancingact.com.